I heard from this one yesterday, and I never think I will find something hilarious as this. The search, then what I want, then funny enough, the the I wish will be satire post. So let's go with the first one. Musk blasts Rolling Stones for claiming cancel culture is good for democracy, Rolling Stone. How blandly obnoxious that they just want to keep canceling people. Do they ever write about music anymore? And that's true, must ask. And even did you listen about the newer music they're putting? It's just twerking, shaking their ass, all claiming about drugs, money, and prostitution. Lord, why this one is keeps running? I don't know how what where the money they get to keep running. That where they're getting it. This is insane. Bill Maher blast cancel culture against former Mofford. Yeah. Tesla founder and Twitter CEO Elon Musk called out music and entertainment magazine Rolling Stones for sharing a piece claiming cancel culture will liberate the soul. Ah, they have a link to that. Let's check it out later. Rolling Stone Ernest Owens published a piece on Tuesday's headline "Why Cancel Culture is Good for Democracy." The piece is an excerpt from this book, The Case for Cancel Culture, how these democratic tools work to liberate those old, which is funny. They have these. Oh man. Elon Musk talks Twitter access grilled by House GOP. Well, no, sorry, that's another article. Musk, who became a hero to many free speech advocates after he acquired Twitter, well, he is not doing a good job because there's still censorship. Twitter platform, Torch to Peace suggested has tainted the brand of Rolling Stone itself. How blatantly obnoxious that they just want to keep canceling people. Do they ever write about music anymore? He asked. And yeah, like we see in the Twitter, they should rename themselves Skullin Stone. Oh man. Throwing stones. Because they keep throwing at everyone who dislikes their opinions. Or even show a little glance of disagreement. Owen suggests that cancel culture as a phenomenon slowly improving the country and shifting it toward a more equitable society. Right now, bigots are protected under the First Amendment to fuel disgusting rhetoric without state-sanctioned consequence. Oh man, I'm my oh my god, protected by the First Amendment. They want they want the George Orwell book be a reality. They want the Germany from the World War II happening across the whole world, and they want to be these fuckers that keep repeating, making stupid political statements about being on the right side of history. You are a fucking asshole, and you are a fucking fascist, and you are making obvious for everyone to know. And they claim they are the decent person they claim to be. I fucking hate activists and these fucking hypocrites. And what disgusts me the more is they are they are not aware of it. They are not. And even if they are, you know they are fucking evil. They take my words out of my mouth. The America that tolerates of course, being racist, white supremacy, being racist to the whites in their policies, and now it's the same country that wants to remind us how such a forms of hate are still legal via free speech. So saying They are just two genders. It's hate for you. Are you fucking retard? Owens claimed cancel culture is the poison to choose or empower that benefit from to uncheck free speech. Oh my fucking god. And I have this. Are you going to lose a lot of brain cells here, but bear it with me. The real case of satire that proves cancel culture outrage is bullshit. Right-wing pundits are ready to go off at business decisions they don't like, but when it comes to real censorship of a student who cares about you know what it is, this trannies rights, transformers rights, mutilate children from their genitalia. They've been silent. Oh man, I'm really my veins are boiling with rage. I, I don't think I they keep escalating their nonsense. But Davis fucking Cohen. And look at the nonsense he's showing. Kansas cleans abortion rights. The Supreme Court isn't done carrying waters for right wingers. Look at this. And I'm making this up. The pop-up show up what the kind of bullshit David Cohen has been writing. The conservative outrage about cancel culture this past week reached a favorite pitch. Oh man, it's making me sick. This is actually a very hazard article. Right-wing politicians have used their CPAC speeches and social media accounts to decry people being forced to change what they say internet of the mob sentiments. Oh, you mean what left has been doing to everyone? Like they want to mutilate children, they want to be racist to whites and slaving them, they want to keep claiming the black people in US is still a victim? Go fuck yourself, really. Go fuck yourself. Use your fucking finger, put it in a rotatory, rotate your fucking finger, and then leave it out to your anus, and then make a fucking Erwin on it. Because you are a fucking idiot. Culture war commentators in newspapers and online outlets has written lengthy broadsides against this current form of political correctness. Fox News has slimly spent more time on the issue than the pandemic than still grips the country. They are saying this unironically, man. I don't know what to say to you. They are deranged. They are mentally ill. Fucking ill. These are the ones to want to preach on your children. They want to touch them, to pervert them. Do you really want to keep allowing this? I don't. I just gonna read this paragraph and then let's just leave this fucking post. This right-wing focus has been couched in the honorable defense of free speech and free talk. Those are fundamental principles of this country, not that, but don't be fooled. American conservatives have no interest in the said abstract principles. So you mean, like I said before, mutilating children? Letting adults having to deal with kids? Man, you are just fucking disgusting. I'm surprised that someone didn't attack you before because you are you have been running for years, and there's little people who are on the push on the edge to actually do something by their own hand. Instead, they all care about is defending a time when racism, sexism, and anti-LGBT sentiments were commonplace and acceptable. We already passed that, but the black people in US keeps being indoctrinated into think they are still victims even though they didn't born in that era. And by the way, I know the black people slavery their own through history. This women wanted to be objects in that era too. So they wanted the money, they wanted to fame, so shut the fuck up. And the anti-LGBT. So you mean the one organizations to the kids accepting enough letters just to keep grooming children? Of course they don't want that. Go fuck yourself again. Then use your other finger and spread your anus if it's necessary. Send him. Again, I'm just getting angrier and angrier. This is what it is. Rolling Stone is a far left propaganda and they want to preach on your children. Everyone's mind and poisoning them just to be so easily be manipulated by the Democrat Party of the US and then spread this nonsense to the world. Look at Spain again. I mentioned it before. Spain is fuck, but I fucking hate Spain because they went to spread the wokeness, the far left ideology of these morons, these fucking goblins of evil to Latin America. They spread to Mexico, they spread to Honduras, they spread to Colombia, they spread to Argentina, they spread to Chile, Panama, Salvador. Salvador maybe not because they have a dictatorship all because of what the US done in the past. If I'm not mistaken, the Sardinians. That's another story for that's a story for another day. Sorry. Ah, motherfuckers. Brazil is getting got infected too, and now they can't fight it because they have that dictator, that puppet in office, Luna. Now, what other country? Peru is another one. Bolivia is having the same fucking problem. All in Bolivia have the same problems with the cartels as Mexico do. And they have it worse. The cartels now dominate one of the seaports so that receive imports and exports. And they have to deal with this shit. Everyone needs to keep their shit together and fight this. They want you to push you to the edge, to use violence on them, and then the Democrat Party used that as an excuse because they are now the biggest position in power, and they have the mainstream media on their side, the Hollywood media, the entertainment media, the Western one on their side. So you have to keep fighting in another way. If they want to keep pushing their agenda through entertainment, just stop consuming. If they are pushing it into news, find new alternatives. Even though this is an article for Fox News, they are not sent from the same antics. So watch yourself. Again, protect your children, protect yourself, and we need to find a way to fight this. Spread the words. That's all I have to say. Uh, have a great day. If this doesn't actually ruin it before. So, everyone take care.